Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be analyzing some movies from the great Alfred Hitchcock. I want to talk about some of his filming techniques and significance that he's brought to the horror movies. As we all know, Hitchcock has had a significant influence on the horror genre by popularizing suspense and psychological horror in his films. He used techniques like bomb under the table, surprise twists, and sound to create tension and fear in the audience. Many horror films today continue to use these techniques to keep audiences on the edge of their seats. Now let's look at how the great Alfred Hitchcock used the techniques I said to elevate some of his iconic horror movies, with Psycho using bomb under the table, Rear Window using surprise twist, and Bird using sound effectively. In Psycho, we the audience know that Norman Bates is the killer, but Marion Crane does not. This then creates tension as the audience watches Marion interact with Norman, knowing that she is in danger, which creates sad anticipation and dread for what's to come. In Rear Window, Hitchcock uses a surprise twist to reveal the identity of the killer. Throughout the movie, the protagonist, Jeff, becomes convinced that his neighbor across the courtyard has murdered his wife. However, it is not until the end of the movie that he is able to prove it. The twist comes when Jeff's girlfriend Lisa sneaks into the neighbor's apartment to look for evidence and is caught by the killer. Just as it seems like she is going to be killed, the police arrive. He's still seen by the killer, who then goes into Jeff's apartment and tries to strangle him, but he survives the fall. This twist is effective because it is unexpected and resolves the tension that has been going throughout the movie.
You got enough for a search warrant now?
Oh yeah, sure.
In the movie Birds, Hitchcock uses the horror of sound throughout the movie. The sound of the birds is to create an atmosphere of unease, even when the birds are not visible on screen. The sound of their wings flapping, their screeches and calls, and even the rustling of the feathers all serve to build tension and create a sense of impending danger. Alfred Hitchcock is widely regarded as one of the greatest filmmakers of all time, and his influence on the horror genre is without question. Many of today's horror directors have cited Hitchcock as a major influence on their work, including David Lynch, John Carpenter, and Jordan Peele. These directors have talked about how Hitchcock's movies inspired them to become filmmakers and how they have tried to incorporate some of his techniques in their work. For example, David Lynch has said that he was inspired by Hitchcock's use of sound and music in his movies. Lynch has said that he tries to create a similar sense of unease and tension in his own movies by using sound and music to create a mood. John Carpenter has talked about how Hitchcock's use of suspense and tension has influenced his own work, and how he has tried to create similar feelings in his movies. Even recently with Jordan Peele, he can be seen using elements that Hitchcock used in his widely acclaimed horror movie Get Out. Suspense and eeriness is used in Get Out because us the audience know what is happening, but the main protagonist in Get Out does not, so we feel dread and anticipation. The example of this used in Get Out is when he finds out his girlfriend is cheating on him, and when she betrays him, and then right away, we find out that the whole family is psycho. And that is just one example of influence that he's had on the horror genre out of many. Alfred Hitchcock was a true innovator and used groundbreaking techniques to tell his stories and create unforgettable cinematic experiences. But beyond his technical skill, Hitchcock was also a visionary director who understood the power of film to captivate and engage audiences. He was a true artist, bringing his unique vision to the screen and creating movies that continue to captivate audiences to this day. Alfred Hitchcock was a true icon of the film industry, and his legacy will continue to inspire filmmakers. He left his work for all of us to view, and they will never be forgotten. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. I love researching and talking about one of my favorite filmmakers. I own a ton of his movies, and we all know he was way ahead of his time. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye guys.